Have you ever wondered how a desert traveler might see an oasis that isn't really there, or how sailors of old told tales of ghostly ships floating in the air? It's a mind-boggling riddle that has puzzled and intrigued humanity for centuries. It's the enigma of the Mirage, an optical illusion that tricks our eyes into seeing things that aren't really there. Imagine you're on a sweltering desert journey, and your parched eyes catch sight of a shimmering pool of water. But alas, it's a mere illusion, a trick played by nature. Or picture yourself as a sailor, navigating through foggy seas, when suddenly, you spot a phantom ship floating above the horizon, an image that exists, yet doesn't. These are not figments of an overactive imagination, nor are they elements of a fantasy novel. They are phenomena grounded in the real world, arising from the complex interplay of light, temperature, and our perception. This seemingly magical phenomenon is known as a mirage, and one of the most fascinating types is the Fata Morgana. So what exactly is a Fata Morgana and why does it occur? This is a question that has intrigued many a curious mind. Let's delve into the science behind this fascinating optical phenomenon. A Fata Morgana is essentially an incredibly complex superior mirage, a term derived from the Italian phrase for the Arthurian sorceress, Morgan Le Fay, believed to create these illusions to lure sailors into her traps. But in reality, there's no sorcery involved. Only the fascinating play of light and temperature. Picture this. The Earth's atmosphere is not just a uniform blanket of air. It's composed of several layers, each with its own distinct temperature. Now, light travels at different speeds through these layers, depending on their temperature. This variation in speed causes the light to bend, or refract, as it passes from one layer to another. This refraction of light is the key player behind the Fata Morgana phenomenon. On certain occasions, the air near the ground is much cooler than the air above, creating a temperature inversion. This causes light to bend downwards as it travels through the cooler, denser air, resulting in an upside-down reflection of the object above the horizon. But that's not all. The Fata Morgana doesn't just flip things upside down. It distorts them, making objects seem larger, closer, or even morphed into completely unrecognizable shapes. This distortion is due to the complex layering of air temperatures that the light passes through, each bending the light in various ways and at different angles, creating a multi-layered, distorted image. It's like watching a movie where the film reel is the light from distant objects, the atmosphere is the projector lens, and the screen is our perception. And just like how a curved lens can warp the image on the screen, the layers of air temperature warp the light to create the Fata Morgana. So, a Fata Morgana is not magic, but a trick of light and temperature. It's a testament to the intricate interplay of nature's elements that can conjure up such a captivating spectacle, reminding us that sometimes, seeing isn't always believing. Fata Morgana mirages have been recorded in history, often leading to intriguing stories and legends. This optical illusion has been the muse for many a tale, often weaving into folklore and myths, casting an air of mystique and awe. Let's voyage back in time to the age of seafarers and explorers. Picture a ship sailing the high seas, its crew weary and homesick. Suddenly, they spot what appears to be another vessel, but it's not just any ship, it's the infamous Flying Dutchman, a ghost ship doomed to sail the oceans forever. The sight of this spectral ship was considered an omen of doom. But was it really a spectral ship, or a Fata Morgana? Many believe that the legend of the Flying Dutchman was likely fueled by Fata Morgana mirages, causing distant ships to appear ghostly and suspended in the air. Now, let's travel to the sun-drenched shores of Italy, across the Straits of Messina. For centuries, residents and travelers have reported seeing a phantom city, complete with buildings, forests, and bustling people floating above the sea. This apparition, known as the Fata Morgana, shares its name with the optical phenomenon that likely causes it. The sight was so convincing that it led to legends of a hidden city, an enchanted place that existed just out of reach. These instances are not isolated. There are numerous reports of Fata Morgana sightings from all around the world, each contributing to local folklore and legends. From phantom islands in the Arctic, to floating castles in the desert, these mirages have sparked wonder, fear, and curiosity in equal measure. Over time, these sightings have been linked to supernatural phenomena due to their surreal and unexpected nature. But science offers a more grounded explanation, attributing these fantastical visions to the bending of light, a trick of the atmosphere playing on the canvas of our perception. These stories remind us of the power of this optical illusion to captivate and confuse observers. So, the next time you witness something inexplicable, remember, it might just be a Fata Morgana, a mirage that has inspired tales of wonder for centuries. In our modern world, could a Fata Morgana still trick us? One might think that with the advancements in technology and science, we'd be immune to such ancient optical illusions. But Fata Morgana is no respecter of time or progress. It continues to manifest, even in our modern age, causing confusion and bewilderment. Imagine a pilot cruising through the sky, then suddenly an island appears right in front of them, where there should be none. Or a ship's captain sees a city skyline on the horizon in the middle of the ocean. These distorted perceptions of distance and location can potentially cause misjudgments with potentially disastrous consequences. In recent years, there have been instances where the Fata Morgana phenomenon has been captured on camera, causing widespread intrigue and fascination. These instances serve as reminders that despite our technological prowess, we're still at the mercy of nature's whims and wonders. Even with all our technology, nature still has ways of surprising and confusing us. So, what have we learned about the mysterious Fata Morgana? This intriguing optical phenomenon is more than just a desert mirage. It's a complex interplay of light and temperature gradients that can make distant objects appear closer, larger, or even floating in the air. We've delved into the science behind Fata Morgana, unpacked the physics of refraction, and even explored the role of atmospheric conditions in shaping these fascinating illusions. From ancient mariners mistaking them for mythical cities to modern pilots being led astray, we've seen how Fata Morgana has played a significant role throughout history. In the modern world, understanding Fata Morgana isn't just an academic exercise. It has real-world implications for aviation, navigation, and even climate studies. By recognizing this phenomenon, we can better navigate our world and deepen our appreciation for the wonders of nature. Next time you see something strange on the horizon, remember it might just be a Fata Morgana playing tricks on your eyes.